Hello, it's Gabriela Lira with the Lira Group, and I am here today with a very special guest that you all might recognize. This is Hailey Wright, and she is an agent on the Lira Group. We're doing something a little different today. We are going to talk to Hailey about her home buying experience. So Hailey is a first-time home buyer, and she is in the middle of purchasing her own home. So Hailey, tell us, why did you decide to buy?
Ultimately, it was mostly because when we opened our inbox one day, we got an email from our landlord saying our rent was going up $400. So we felt like we were already paying a mortgage, but we were paying someone else's. So we decided to get into a new home, and we also wanted more space for our dogs, Aspen and Scout, so they can have a backyard and we can save time for not walking them all the time.
It is crazy to me how so many people these days make home buying decisions based on their pets. I certainly did. We had to have a house with a fenced-in yard so our two lovely little critters wouldn't get out. So when you were thinking about the type of home you wanted, what were some of those requirements?
We are looking for a single family. We did not want to be attached to a wall anymore. We wanted our own separate space. Additionally, we were looking for 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. My husband, Gray, he actually works from home, so we needed one of those rooms to be converted to an office.
Okay.
And then we also have guests come with us. Our family likes to visit us quite a bit, so we need 1 additional room for guests.
Got it. So I know you love to cook. Was the kitchen also an important component?
It was. I absolutely love to bake, and as much as my apartment and how much we love it, it is a small space, and those fire alarms go off so much. So the kitchen was really, really important for us, especially making sure the exhaust above the stove could go outside and was not filtered inside through the microwave.
Everyone has that one thing when they're buying that's really important to them.
Yup, and that was mine.
Got it. Okay, so you guys found your home, and how did you finance your purchase?
So we did take out a loan with one of our lenders, and it's for 30 years, but we've also been saving money for a down payment and closing costs for 2 years. What really helped us was our wedding. People gifted us some money, and we saved all of that for our home. That was our goal, and by the end of our wedding, we had enough to purchase our home.
Yay! That's wonderful, and that's really smart of you guys. And people think that a down payment, it feels so overwhelming, it feels like so much money, and you know, it's a sacrifice. It doesn't happen overnight. It took you guys 2 years to save for a down payment. I remember when my husband and I were buying our first home, same thing. It took us, you know, multiple years to be able to save, but it is well worth it once you are able to get into a home.
Absolutely, and we were even shocked with how low the percentage was for the down payment. I thought it had to be more, but we got it for as low as 3% down for our loan.
Well, that's wonderful. And then you got a 2-1 buy down. So were you guys worried about interest rates?
So just like everyone, interest rates went up a little bit, and it was definitely a worry because it took away some of our buying power. It made our monthly payment be a lot higher than what it could have been. So that is why we ultimately asked our seller to give us a 2-1 buy down.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, only the seller can buy a 2-1 buy down for you. And essentially what that does is, let's say rates are 6%, your first year would be 4%, your second year would be 5%, and the intention is that interest rates are going to make their way down, and when they do, you can refinance your entire loan to have a lower interest rate altogether.
Exactly.
Okay, so I know you chose a home and you chose new construction.
Yes.
Did you look at multiple homes? Why did you choose this one?
Yes, so we didn't actually look at a bunch of homes. We knew we really did want new construction. And the main reason for that is because we had control over what our cabinets could look like. Sure. I got to pick out what the flooring looked like, even the exterior color of the home. So we had some say in the design of it.
So you wanted to customize it and really make it yours.
Exactly. I didn't want to have to go in a home where I was going to have to customize it and do some cosmetic work to make it into what I wanted.
Good, so now it's turnkey, it's exactly like you want it. And I also know that your new home is in Brentwood. So a lot of young couples are moving to Nashville, or do you think they would be moving to Nashville? But that's not always the case. We're seeing a trend where more and more younger people are moving out into the burbs.
Yes.
So tell us why you decided on Brentwood.
Well, we really wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. We've already lived in the city once in our apartment, and we decided it was just time to get away for a slower paced life. We wanted more opportunity and space to walk our dogs around, let them go to dog parks, but also I have a very big passion for horseback riding, and majority of the equestrian barns are out in Franklin, so Brentwood was an easy commute for me to go out there to ride.
Perfect. So I know your home is still being built, and you don't close for a few more months. So we are going to update everyone on Hailey's home buying process because she still has a ways to go. Her home is still in the process of being built. What stage is it in?
They just poured the foundation actually, so it's still in the very beginning stage.
Yes, it is. Okay, so we will let you guys know once it's framed, and then we'll take a tour with you.
Yes, I can't wait. We'll
Thank
see
you.
you then.
Bye.